Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be, well, I guess it's not a video. In today's live stream, I will be picking what you guys request. So, give me some tank requests. Why am I late? Because I didn't like you. Poobs and Peebs. And I play the missile. You know what? Sure. I will play the Sheridan missile for you. It's got the blood trap. There's so many different abilities in the game. Epic. Chain lightning is... Actually, you know what? For the Sheridan missile, it's actually not bad to get double shot. Sims music? Sims. Brother. It's Mario music. What do you mean Sims music? You disappoint me. EU or NA? I mean, I always play on the NA server. Bet you can't play the Sheridan missile better than me. What's your highest damage in the tank? Can I get into a battle, Ouija? I wonder why Gravitizing has tier 5 as a playable tier. In my opinion, I think tier 8 through 10 should be the only tiers. Well, I think tier 7 is acceptable. But I think tier 7 through 10 should be the only tiers you can play game modes in. Like, why? Why are there people in tier 6 and 5? I think you will very angry with mouse. I think I will not get into a battle with this matchmaking right now. CS60 is good, but not OP prices. Fair enough. I'm sorry, Sam.
Are you a tank reviewer now? Is that what you are?
Is my tongue blue? Yeah, it is. I bought this big old box of airheads, like litter. Oh. I also should not keep the box over there because my computer box is warm. But yeah, I have like 8 billion airheads, dude, and unfortunately, made my tongue purple or blue. Put that over there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let me turn down the background music just a little bit. That should be better. I'm gonna log in on my NA account. So what you're saying is you like schlongs. You look like Adrian from Peacemaker. I don't know who that is. I know who Peacemaker is. It's John Cena or whatever, but... Oh, wow. That guy was lagging all over the place. Watch this! Oh! I tapped him with it. Yeah, that... Oh, good job, mouse. Oh, yeah. You're doing great. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Bonk. Don't you hit me! We gotta get 400 points before I do anything else. Is that mouse dead? Not the most skilled player. I got him! Well, because that guy just rewinded, it means that I can tap him with that. Minus 150. Oh, great. Oh, boy. So one thing that's really cringe about this tank, when you get shot and somebody hits you with this stupid ability, you literally get launched across the map. Well, I was never going to hit that. My U100 went right into it. Alright. I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, dude. Alright. Alright. Alright, mouse. I'm gonna try and hit him with the ability. There you go. Yeah, keep backing up. Yep. I mean, he's taking a little bit of damage. 292. We need 100 more points before I can realistically do anything. Is that mouse gonna tunnel me? Oh yeah, he is. Look at the tunnel, dude. Oh yeah, I'm so scared. Tunnel this. Alright, well, we're getting up there. We're getting up there in points. Hit the mouse again. There you go. Launch him. 830 damage there. The ability from the missiles to launch people is really nasty when you also realize that you can hit them with the blood trail ability. Not able to see that guy. I don't think my missile's going to go far enough to hit that Luis. But watch this. No, that was never going to hit. Alright, we got a... Oh, okay. I don't even know what hit me. I think it was the Waffle. But we got enough points, so we have Chain Lightning, which is a 45% damage boost on anything we hit. So that's fine. Once you get 400 points, you're good. You get 3 lives in this game mode, and some people still getting out with 1k damage or less. Yup. Alright, but now that we have 400 points, we're totally fine, because I can just kind of nuke them all. Ah, dang. Wish I had the angle on that guy. I could have really nuked him. It's fine. I'm just going to move up slightly. Let's put on my adrenaline. There's the Waffle. Come on. Yeah. Yes, 909 off the WT. That's gotta hurt you. Alright. A little bit longer. Let's just try and hit the Type 5. There you go, 747. And we got the clear on the Waffle, so that's pretty solid. Yeah, once you start getting abilities, you start becoming really, really dangerous. Just hit that guy. Alright, well, I hit the Type 5, but unfortunately, didn't do anything more than that. Have to be really careful here. Alright, the mouse is obviously tunneling this guy. And if he taps that player, there you go, 809. And he got nuked by the 113. Wow, good job, mouse. You're doing great. I haven't even really run into any trouble yet. Bonk, 916, and another 220 off the Type 5. Trying to... Come on, no, I couldn't get it out. Alright, I'm gonna move up. We have enough points that I can get another ability, so... If I move up... Let me tap that guy, there you go, and dead. It's so dumb. The Sheridan missile is so dumb, dude. I don't know why this tank gets blood trail. That's the dumbest part. Nope. Could not pen the turret cheek. Okay, reloading. 10 seconds. There's only 3 minutes left in this game. I'm just going to move up, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap the Waffenträger with this, and then... There you go. Of course, the Patton had to shoot him right before I had the shot, and then my E100 pushed me. We're fine, but definitely a little annoying. That Waffenträger would have been dead if that Patton didn't drive into me. Bro, where did my missile come from? Did you see that angle? What the heck? Yes, thank you, Yag. Amazing driving. Goodbye. I literally didn't even get to my next life. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I got Inferno. I got everything, but that doesn't make a difference. I got 1,300 damage off the Sheridan, though, so that's pretty solid. But I don't think it's going to matter. By the time we actually get into this battle, I think it might be too late as it is. We'll see. I mean, to be honest, our team's not doing amazing, but that WT is definitely cooked. So, it's just the Type 5 that's left. Now, I don't even need to realistically pen the Type 5. If I just hit him, there you go, 816 damage from my Inferno. Okay, he's dead, and then he has 1 life left. Our Inferno will be back in 15 seconds. So I'm hoping that we can get that Inferno back before he spawns in. I have a feeling he's going to kill that E4. Yep, there he is. E4 spotted. Interesting. Okay. I can't pen him anywhere. I hit the little corner, but we didn't end up penning, which is fine. Type 5 won't be able to hit me anyway. And I took 740 off, so I can't get too mad. Alright, E4 missed. And the Type 5 cleared him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to not be able to pen him. I lied! Oh, no! Yag, move out of my way! That Yag's going to die. Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Just... brother... I literally got sent across the entire map, dude. What the heck was that? Alright, we're going back. Bro, how does our E4 only have 1 ability? Also, I think we won. Yeah, we did. Do you think when the Felice will drop, Christmas or Black Friday? Probably Christmas. Not a bad game. 12,000 damage. Did top on the team. Ah, yes, there you go. A Patton with 11... Well, he only has 300 games. But still, is that even an excuse? To only pen 3 shots throughout 3 lives? Like, that's pretty sad. Oh, man. That Type 5 wasn't a whole lot better. 62%, and all he did was 8,000 damage? Dude, you're in a Type 5 heavy. Okay. Let's try the Type 5 in Gravitizing. Clearly, it's a challenging tank to drive. Anybody that's struggling to play a Type 5 in Gravitizing is pretty tragic. Team almost sold? Yeah, they did. Well, I don't know why that Yag YOLO'd around the corner like that. If the Yag didn't YOLO around the corner, I would have been able to move up, and I would have been able to clear the Type 5. Play Charlemagne. What's in it for me? Ah, yes. I love when spamming is in chat. Oh, I wasn't looking. Oh, my big mama. Yeah, buddy. Look at the size of this thing. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Need the Caro, but I can't hit that. We also have the Yag. Okay. Oh, you got me good, Hori. Ooh. You took 70 damage off me. I'm so scared. Oh, freaking cringe. Moved back the last second. Well, so far we're not given that many opportunities to do much in our Type 5. There you go, 797 into the Jagdpanther. It's pretty good. I like how I literally have the same alpha as a Yag, and almost the same DPM. Somebody tell me, what's the Jagdpanther's reload? It's so dumb. Boom, 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 a boom, 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 boom. A boo-doo, ba-doo, 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 ba-ba, boo-doo, ba-doo, 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 ba-ba. 6 more seconds to go. A boo, ba, ba, boo. A boo, bo. A boo, ba, bo, boo. A boo, bo. A boo, ba, ba, bo. Okay, reloading. Oh, there goes the Yag. Ah, I was trying to overmatch his engine deck. Unfortunately, I do not have the opportunity. Oh yeah, let me, there you go. Now any donations my chatbot will read.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Charlemagne.
Okay. I'm sorry, U100. Are you trying to ram me? That's cute. Oh no, what will I ever do? El Bozo. I'm gonna hit that. There you go. 838 right into the roof. Yeah, I bet you don't enjoy getting face hugged by a Type 5, do you? Oh, darn! Oh, no! What are you gonna do? Oh, womp womp. Oh, I don't care. Bro, what is the size of that aiming circle? Ah, dang. Sheridan will get him anyway. I needed the die. I had way too many points. Double shot, of course. Of course. I love getting double shot. With Rammer 16.4, with Kelly 17.3. So the Jagdpanther's reload is less than 2 seconds. It's a 1.6 second difference with Callie on the Type 5 to the Jagdpanther E100. And they both have the same damage per shot. Like, think about that. That's so stupid. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't believe that Caro thought I was going to let him poke that. 5 more seconds. Oh! I didn't get any crazy damage, but 1,000 is still crazy. Well, there goes the Yag's HP. We got a Hovery in the back? Oh, oh! There goes half the Hovery. That's so dumb. What websites do you use to get mods? Because there's barely any Blitz. I mean, I just use Blitz mods. Alright, I'm going in. Screw it. I'm going in. Oh, and you already shoot me. What a cringer. I'm ignoring all of that action. Oh! 17-14. Oh my god. Wow, you got me good, Hori. You really got me good. 17-14. Holy. Double shot in this tank is actually good because you're so freaking heavy that it doesn't move your tank at all. Like, most tanks with double shot are too light, and by the time they shoot the first shot, they got launched. But this tank, 2,000 off the E100, bruh. Oh my god, what the hell, brother? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, that Sheridan is so lucky, dude. That Sheridan is so lucky. Well, they only lost a little bit. Remember when I said if anybody struggles in a Type 5 in gravitizing, they're bad? This is what I mean. I mean, how do you struggle in this tank, dude? I'm in VC. I see. I doing trigger. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Anybody that struggles in a Type 5 is just bad. 13,000 damage. I didn't even get to use my third life. It's so dumb. The fact that I could, because I had the lucky ability, I was max rolling basically every shot. And then also, because my tank was so heavy, the double shot was not moving my tank. So I was literally just dealing 2,000 damage. Like, we took 2,000 off that E100. That's without even having Inferno. I could have done 4,000 damage with Inferno. I could one-shot every single tank in tier 10. Is that a poob? Okay. Let me get out the Charlemagne. I need to change the camo on this thing, dude. It's so ugly. This tank doesn't look good in general. I don't remember. No, it does have a legendary camo. That's right. I just don't have the legendary camo. It's possible I can buy it in the camos tab. Let's see. No, I can't. Alright, well, whatever. I guess I'll play with this camo. It's not that big of a deal.
It should have been a little bit wider. It would have looked better.
The tank?
No, the turret.
Oh.
Should have been a little bit wider.
The Charlemagne. Gravitizing only stream? Nope. We are now in pubs. You should do a comparison game in the mouse. I mean, the mouse just isn't as good as the Type 5. Its gun is not as good, its armor is not as good, and its mobility is not as good. It's just worse. Hello, Uzi. What do you mean I didn't get notified? I literally have a Discord bot that pings every time I make a post.
Why am I yawning?
Because you're gay. I don't know. Did that defender spot? There's no way that defender spotted me. I refuse to believe that. That's 250 meters away. Gonna head all the way over wide. Alright, well, we got the FE. There you go, 440 damage. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna poke this guy. I don't really care if I get penned, because that is a 550 juicer. Yeah, the Charlemagne gun is just so nice, dude. Let me just HE you. There you go, 477 into the lower plate. KV5 will get the clear, or not. Bye-bye. I'll take the free damage. Unfortunately, our team does not appear to be doing that good on the other side of the map. I'm going to move up.
We are used to that you're a little bit slow.
Good play there, T49. Minus 560. This game probably won't be a win. Team seems to be really bad, but I'm getting out damage. Of course, they have a Grom over here. Can I pen the Grom anywhere? No. I physically can't. There's no physical weak spot on that Grom. However, it looks like our T28 Proto could pen him because he's dead now. So I will give my T28 Prototype credit, but the fact that I literally couldn't pen that is so incredibly stupid. Okay. Guess I can't pen the upper plate of a Defender Mark 1. That's new. We'll let my KV5 deal with that. There you go, 457. This is kind of an awkward as heck situation to be stuck in here. There you go, got that player cleared. T-49 did not pen me with the high explosive, but still took a pretty sizable portion of my tank off. Okay, I need to try and cut the T-49 off. And I also need to get the jump on him. Oh. Okay. That's bogus. That's so much bogus.
It's funny how people tell me I played they found me in battle in E50M today, but I haven't played the E50M today.
Weird. This is a winnable battle. The Charl has been doing a good job. There you go. And there you go. So yeah, the Charlemagne absolutely carried this game. 3,966 damage so far. Let's just hope that our T-28 prototype does something. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the Charlemagne's, it's a really good tank. Because it has the Hesh as well, it's actually quite hard to counter the thing. People think, oh, it's a really easy tank to counter. It's not. Let's see, how much DPM does it have with high explosive? Tankopedia, tier 8. British. Charlemagne loading high explosive has 2,273 DPM. So not actually that much, but the damage per shot is 470. So it just hits really hard.
Yeah, it was the Rhino came in.
Doesn't the Defender Mark 1 have spaced armor on the upper plate? No, it does not. In fact, I can show you. Display capture. Tier 8. British. Defender Mark 1. As we can see, the upper plate is not spaced armor. It is just 76 millimeters of frontal protection. So, unfortunately, at the angle that I was aiming at, it just wasn't enough pen. It was around 170, which is exactly how much I needed to cut through. VZ55. Sure. Not many people ask to see the VZ played, and I think it's a really good tier 10, so sure. Alright. Battle. I think the VZ is one of the few times Wargaming did an okay job at balancing an autoloader. It's one of those tanks that I don't have an actually challenging time of dealing with. And maybe it's because there's not many of them played, but I don't know. I just never really, am scared of a VZ. The Yo, that tank scares me. Arctic Foxius. Interesting name. I'm going to go up. This camo looks very nice in the VZ. Might have gotten it mixed up with the turret. Oh my god, dude. What are we doing, mediums? Great. Good job. Let's throw the medium flank immediately, because you want to drive your medium tanks town. Great. Players in this game, dude, are just so bad. You guys, I gotta drive my heavy tank. Yes, thank you, 50B. Still got the shell out, but why? Why are we taking this path? He's just driving into the wall. Okay, so our 50B's dead already. Oh, and I'm being flanked and shot in the rear. We've got a firing line of morons here. And I literally can't move up because I'm basically at the whim of my team right now. But because this... Oh my god, move, bro! Just move. Great. You know the funny part is, I don't care. I really don't. Because I'm the only teammate in this entire battle that has a pair of balls to actually do anything. So sue me, dude. These are the games that I actually hate. These are the battles that piss me off more than anything. Because...
Me and JP also got a few of these today.
Yeah, well, this one, I don't know what to do. I really don't. My team is freaking useless. They all went town so that they could literally do nothing. Great job, team. That was really helpful, guys. Let's all push town and then sit in spawn and wait to be flanked. That's really just an effective play, dude. We're gonna win, too. That's the funny part. We're gonna win. I mean, I take it back. We might not. The leopard is now dying and not even shooting the... Yeah, I don't know. I take it back. It looked like we were winning, but now it looks like our team's turning it back to a loss.
Yeah, because you died.
It's just so fun to play Blitz sometimes, guys.
Today wasn't fun for me, that's why I'm not even gonna play it.
Oh boy, E50, you're doing a great job side scraping. Wow, who could have guessed the Yag was going to cut through your side armor? Whoa. You can shoot him? You just aim it on the side. It's a challenging shot. I still don't know if we're going to win this or not. I really don't. The C50 is trying to, figure out what his last brain cell is doing. Alright. Well, we will win. That is the crazy part. Bro, that E50 is so bad. Wow. Fun battles, guys. These are the battles that we play in Blitz nowadays. These are the battles we play. Where you're in... The problem with the VZ is it's a hull-down tank. And it has no reverse speed, and it has no side armor. It's got a great armor profile, but only when you're able to hide that lower plate. And we still did 2,700. I actually did a lot more than I thought. But, like, when you're placed on a map, like Middleburg, and there's one freaking hull-down spot you can drive to, it's just such a useless map. I don't understand why all of Middleburg has one spot where you can hide your hull. It's ridiculous. Like, Himmelsdorf has spots all over where you can poke and hide your hull. Alpenstadt has plenty of spots where you can poke and hide your hull. Every single map that I can think of on Townside has spots that you can hide your hull on. But for some reason, Middleburg, the only spot that you can go requires you to cross a whole tank destroyer alley. And not only that, but there could be a bunch of tanks just sitting at the far back that aren't spotted until you try to cross that. It's so dumb. It's just classic wargaming map design, as usual. Like, they just refuse to actually understand how to design a map.
Yeah, devs are not the most clever people, or wargaming devs.
Okay, we got the 100. There you go. Really? Okay. Apparently the Progetto is allowed to go into mid and poke me for some reason. Burn it, burn it, burn it.
Don't you just hate it when you got that one spot in your back that you can't reach but it's itching?
Indubitably. Let's see if I can get some damage into these guys. There you go, 429. There you go, nice. That's where the VZ feels really good there, when you're able to get that double shot mechanic working. And the DPM on this tank is actually pretty good. It's around 2,600, so... In general, the VZ is just a really dangerous tank. Okay. That was really... Thank you, Wargaming. That really made a lot of sense. Oh, okay. And then, alright. And then the 60 hatches me, because he's that good at the game. Alright. Wow. Deadly Sniper, 4261 with the hatch shots. Oh. Well, right now we are a single shot heavy because only one out of every 2 shots of mine is connecting. M5Yo is goofy. It is goofy. Great job, team. You guys are doing great. There's 442.
You are goofy too.
There you go. Awful roll, 376. But I still penned both the shots, so we took the enemy down a decent amount. There you go. Grill ammo rack that guy. 60 TP is pretty low now. Our team's still not doing great, though, to be entirely real. There you go. Easy HE. Okay, now I gotta reload. I'm gonna push wide and try to get hauled down. I think that's the best play to make. Good shot, VK. Alright, there's the 704. There you go, 516. Okay, really? I guess the AMX had the same thought process I did, get into a haul down spot. Let's hope that our grill shoots the AMX, which he does. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Easy shell into the 268 once. 268 fired. And a second easy shell. That's pretty good. I'm up to 4,600 damage so far. And we can definitely see where, again, the double shot mechanic on the VZ is super good. So, yeah, this tank's been absolutely dominating this battle. The RNG was a little troll at certain moments, but it's been totally fine for the most part. There you go. Get a clear into the side of the AMX. How you doing, Steve? Steve. But yeah, 5,023 damage, first class. That is a much better VZ55 game. And it shows how, if you play this vehicle hull down, and you use the gun, and the pretty solid DPM that it has, just a really good tank in general. Yeah, 2,660 DPM. That's a lot. M5Yo, fine, Uzi. You know, I was going to play the Fanric, but because you said the M5Yo, I'm going to play in the Yo now. I was about to say, I don't have a camo?
But the only reason why you in Mystic is because we pity you.
Nice smoke alarm.
That's a message on my phone.
Oh my god. Why is it so loud?
I don't know. That's just how loud it is.
Droodles, you should do a stream where you play Blitz on a controller, since you did VR. I did a video where I played Blitz on a controller. It's nearly impossible. Thank you for the donation, JT5.
Hello, JT.
No, Quetzal. Okay. Sam, if you want the Quetzal, I swear, I will fly to Thailand and stub your toe. What do they have? They have 2 heavies, which neither... No, one's a tier 9, the Progetto. I'm not going to place a wide in this battle, just because we don't have a lot of team support. So I'm going to chill in this spot here. Just hate how much tank destroyer coverage this map gives. Bonk. Bonk. Yo guys, this tank's good for the game! I mean, I have a Waffenträger covering me, so as long as I chill here, I should be okay. There you go, WT hits him. There you go, we get a bounce. And... I don't even know where he penned me on that shot. Now he hit the hatch. Okay. Well, good job. You lost half your health already, Prague. Bonk. Bonk. There's 920. Hide my hatch. And the Progetto now has 22 health. Burza is OP. Yeah, the Burza is OP. However, going 100% win rate with no deaths is more luck-based than tank-based. Alright, let me get the Progetto cleared. There you go. And the Progetto I missed, but it's fine because I need to reload my shells anyway. I mean, the team frickin' sucks, dude. How does a team do this bad? Like, seriously, how does a team actually do this bad? I don't understand it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, got my shells. There's 528. And we killed him. That's pretty good. But our Waffle should have stayed where he was. He killed himself. If he had stayed where he was, we would have been fine. Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have been fine, but he would have at least lived longer. When he moved up like that, it cooked him. And it did not buy me time to reload my shells. This thing's reload is just so long. Come on, Scorpion. 122 gets shot. Scorpion gets shot. Nice. I did everything I could in this game. 3,736 damage. As you guys can see, the M50 is a very dangerous tank. The gun, it does lack in terms of DPM, but in terms of damage output, it's very dangerous. And just with one tank destroyer covering me, being that Waffle, I was totally fine. The only reason that game ended in a defeat was the same reason that all games end in defeats. Another side of the map loses. And the side that lost was the medium flank. We had a Progetto who did 200 damage. I don't even know what our team did, but they completely fell apart on the other side of the map. We had a 704 who YOLO'd in instead of just playing passive, so... Oh well. You do so good until you look at your team, indeed. Okay, the T92E1.
It's like they say, you're only strong. You're only as strong as your weakest team member.
You mean you're only as strong as your weakest link?
Yeah, but it's the same thing. The team is only as strong as its weakest member.
Oh wait, you're talking about the Burza. Never mind. The Burza's the tier 6. Yeah, the Burza's incredibly overpowered. I find it funny when people are like, oh my god, here goes Droodles calling more tanks OP. Me literally driving one of the most overpowered tier 8s ever to, or tier 6s ever to exist. Like, the Burza is just the most blatantly OP thing ever. Have you made a video on the new tier 8 Japanese tank destroyer? I don't know what you're talking about. What?
It's probably those, the new line that's maybe coming out sometime.
The new line that's maybe coming out sometime. What?
It's a new line. It's a
Did Asen announce it?
It was a while back, I think.
Oh.
We showed them. It looks like a hoodies with a rounded top.
That's no, that's a premium. That's not a line.
I thought this was a line.
No, it's just a premium. Okay, you know what? You want to shoot me for 502? There you go, 593. I don't know why that Glacial wants my frickin' schlong so bad, dude. Actually, they all want my schlong. Alright, the 114 shot, which means I can poke and get another pen. I don't mind bleeding 228 to take half of that player off. This Caliban wants me so bad, dude. It's actually funny. Alright, well, there goes a big chunk of the Caliban's health. There goes another big chunk of the Caliban's health. 114's tunneling me. It is quite ironic how hard the enemy team is trying to tunnel. I mean, like, why? Why would you tunnel this hard? Like, I get it, this tank's annoying you, dude, but, like, now your game's over because you tunneled it this hard, so I hope it was worth it. Oh, look, we got another tunneler. Oh, boy. Ooh, you're gonna get me. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, good shot. Freaking bozo, dude. Freaking L. That's what you get. Just because it tank's dangerous or just because it's an easy pen doesn't mean you should go out of the way to try and kill it. Because you literally killed yourself. 2 tanks on the enemy team went out of their way to try and tunnel me and are both dead now. What a shocker. Nice shell into the lower plate of the 112 Glacial for 530. I mean, I say it all the time. The T92E1 is one of the most overpowered tanks in the game. The DPM is bad, yes, but you don't need DPM to be OP. What you need is mobility and alpha damage, and that's exactly what this tank has. I mean, 2 shots into that Glacial, and I've already brought that player down to a 1-shot. Three, 2, 1, bye-bye. Oh, or not, or I'll massively low roll. It doesn't really matter. I'm already up to 4,200 damage, and I'm just going to push the Hawk at this point. Funny part about this vehicle is it's pretty fast. It's not slow. Oh, there you go. 533, another low roll. I'm king of low rolls, dude. But doesn't matter. Nice ram into the Hawk. I'm surprised that guy took 140 health off me. They think you're an easy target because you're a light. Nah, it's just people tunnel light tanks so much. I remember when I was playing the Balshation for maybe like 100 games or something with Flossie, maybe a year ago, and you just see the most ridiculous levels of tunnel you've ever seen in your life. It's like people see a light tank and they think it's gonna like murder them or something, or it's gonna be an easy kill, and they will literally drive. I remember one game I was on Port Bay, and I went to the little ramp. I went from my spawn to the middle of the map, the medium flank middle of the map, and I went up the ramp that allows you to shoot down on them, and there were 2 enemy heavies which went around the ramp to try and drive up the hill to kill me, and both died from my team. I was like, really? Really? You guys did great. You really got me good. I can't complain, though. 4,800 damage in Ace. The 92E1 is simply an overpowered tank. It really is. My average damage is over 3,000 in this thing. Like, it's stupid. The Droodles camo, indeed. It really does look like the Droodles camo. Okay. T92 is hideous? Is it? Just looks like a wedge. Alright. The Soul Eater? Sure. As always, if you guys want to see specific tanks played, donations are not required, but do work. 63% camo. That's actually pretty bad camo, if I'm going to be honest. I played the Jagdpanther II for a video today, because the vehicle features a new legendary camo as part of the Iron Fest event. That thing is so crazy, dude. Like, I'm surprised at how good the Jagdpanther II is. The gun is so much better than the Scorpions. It really is. It's just so much better. And it has tungsten. It's got more DPM, it's got tungsten, it's got better on-movement dispersion. It's just a better tank.
HC donated $1.99.
We just played the VZ55.
VZ55 or Rhino.
Sage
Can we
C.
get back-to-back games?
Well, I did the VZ twice, so let me pull out the Rhino. I'm gonna go more towards the heavy side. Miss me? Do I know who you are? Probably not. Up the hill. Oh! God, it took me so long to get up the hill. Dang. Yeah, I spent so long getting up the hill, I couldn't actually do anything. Skilled Defender Mark 1 on our team, guys. Look at that skill. Alright, aiming, aiming, aiming. There you go, 497, not bad. Not a bad start. Haven't seen the Soul Eater in a hot minute. It's funny because it instantly sold out. The Whole Eater. There you go. 542 into the Brask. It's so dumb that the other side of the map doesn't get the spot. I mean, technically they do over there, but the problem with that side is that you get nuked if you get spotted by the mediums. This side over here, you can't get detected by the mediums. It's just more examples of Wargaming literally not understanding map design. Okay. Not only did one shell miss, both shells missed. That's crazy. Sometimes my RNG is truly incredible. There you go. 537 into the Smasher. Don't think that player enjoyed that very much. They only have 4 tanks left. I mean, their team's literally cooked either way. There you go. 552 into the Smasher. And the only tank left that I care about is the T-28, so I'm going to try and push that guy. The Soul Eater is thankfully decently fast. Like, its power to weight is pretty bad, as we can see, and of course, he's getting nuked, but this tank does have a somewhat good top speed. There you go, 527. Not a bad game at all. Wallet Eater, yeah. What does the camo for the Jagdpanther II look like? I'll show you it. It's actually pretty cool. Not a bad game, though. Second on the team. Can't get too mad. The Soul Eater, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really see much of a reason to drive this tank. It's fun, and, you know, it looks really well armored, but the problem is, in reality, its armor just doesn't really work. And, I'd much rather drive, like, a Jagdpanther II over the Soul Eater. I think this camo looks sick, too. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think, but I think this camo is pretty cool. It's supposed to be a excavator. You can see, like, the engine, the front of it here. And then you have the back of it, which has the plow, the digger. It's pretty cool. I think that Wargaming did a really good job on this camo. I wish that they did a good job on all camos. Instead, what Wargaming does is they release camos like this. I'm sorry, dude. What is this? Like, actually, what am I looking at? What is this, Wargaming? It's so bad. Alright, let me get out the Rhinoceronte. I actually made a tier list today, ranking every single tier 10 in the game. That took me a good hour and 10 minutes. That was a very, very long video to make.
What tank is this with that ugly camera? Where's the Jagdtiger?
Yeah, it's awful. It's actually awful. Whoever, I seriously mean it, whoever at Wargaming that designed that camo needs to be, like, fired. Like, I don't understand how you can design that and think that looks good.
They're trying to make the Jagdtiger look like a Churchill.
The Jagdtiger, to me, looks like a... You know the thwomps from Mario?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like. It looks like you took a thwomp and turned it into a tank. Problem is, Wargaming doesn't realize that they don't need to make the camos crazy. Like, they just need to make them cool. Like, we don't need... Like, sure, the Jagdpanther camo is cool. I admit. That one's pretty cool, and they did go over the top with that one. But over top in the good way. And, like, the 121 Neon looks cool. Sometimes they have good ideas, but then other times they just make really, really ugly camos. And it's because they try to be creative. I get you want to be creative, but, like, just be normal. Digger looks like it's scratching the Yag's booty. Got the concept. That's not where I aimed, but it still penned, so I can't get too mad. Oh, unfortunate. Even if I had loaded gold, I wouldn't have been able to pen that Type 5. The thing that's interesting about the Rhino is that you have the same DPM on single shot as you do... I'm going to load a gold shell and pen him in the turret. I don't trust my accuracy enough at distance to reliably pen that. There you go. Yeah, you can see, like, that's not where I aimed. So, you can definitely tell that my accuracy is, it's a bit wonky right now. Oh, cringe. It's fine, I damaged his gun, which forces him to have to use a repair kit. I'm cooked, though. I'm already cooked. I already see what's going to happen here. I need to leave, which really screws over my team, because once I leave this middle spot, it stops so much from happening. But, I mean, you can already see what's going on over here, dude. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Okay, shot misses. Of course it does. Oh my god, dude. There's no way both of those miss. There goes my Kron. It's just cooked. It's cooked already. I say it every single time. Your mediums throw the game, the battle's over. Just like that. There's nothing you can do when your medium flank throws. There's one shell into the 140. And we're going to load in a second shell. But again, like, what am I supposed to do here, dude? There's only so much I can do. Alright, the 140 backs off. The enemy team's capping the base. The Super Conk's being nuked. And there you go. 413 into the bat chat. But, like, what is this, bro? Like, what am I actually looking at right now? 378. Of course, it had the low roll. Our team's not even winning on base cap. Like, this is probably legit one of the worst teams I've had in a very long time. 401. Both low rolled, of course. Alright. Get out of my game, dude. Go away. Oh, he actually backed out of the base. Surprised? Doesn't matter. Team's awful either way. And bonk. Easy clear. Yeah, what a great team, dude. What a great team. The Rhino is a fantastic tank. The level of damage per minute it has is really good. The mobility is really good. In general, it is a very, very solid vehicle. But it's incredibly plagued with downsides because my team existed. So it's not the Rhino has downsides. Okay, good shots, guys. Good shots. Ram me. Thank you. I will take the extra 64 damage because realistically, I'm not going to be getting any more this game. Oh, I did get one more. Sweet, I'll take it. I'm going to give the Type 5 the kill. I did 5,000 damage.
I told him some of our battles were really bad.
Yeah, I mean, my gun screwed me over on the 140, which, if those shots had hit the 140, it still wouldn't have changed the course of the game, but it would have allowed me to deal a better job with everything. But our team in general just sucked. Our medium tank, our Sheridan, decided that they didn't want to spot up the medium flank, even though there was a Jagdpanther that was trying to support. So the Sheridan already decided to throw the game for the team. And then our Kron didn't even notice that there were tanks behind him, 45%. That was a Noob MM battle, but still, that was just a really, really bad team. Like, what are we doing, dude? It's not that hard to just, like, hold. It isn't. Alright, let's try the Jagdpanther, because there is a donation from, Sage C talking about the Jagdpanther scratching its booty cheeks, so I'm gonna try it. Oh, well.
Play JGP2 with the digger camo. Can't unsee the ASS scratching.
Can't unsee it. Well, you know what? At least you're spelling it digger and not a different word.
Of course you're gonna say that.
Digger. Big black digger noblin. I love that meme. Meadsy will forever have that sitting in my brain rent-free. What does the enemy team have? Two mediums. They have a AMX, or no, they have a T49 and a BK30. So I'm not going to worry about medium flank. I'm going to worry about the heavy flank. Thank you very much for the donations, CJ. As I said in the past, I'm still very surprised that nobody's been typing in absolutely sus diabolical things into the TTS bot, because I got it working and I expected some diabolical comments, but there haven't been, actually.
Now that you have said it, now they're gonna do it.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do it. They're too cheap. Dang, dude, if he had been spotted.
Pick yourself a hold down spot.
Nice, 470. Alright. I'm gonna move in. I don't know if I'm gonna get any damage, but I don't know. This game's just a steamroll. I might have to do 2 games in this tank. Sometimes you get battles like this where it just ends before.
Failure, then you're gonna get muted.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Eaten.
You should see my RNG on that shot I just fired, Trigger.
Okay, well,
Oh, great. They have a tank in the back. I might actually be dead because of that. Oh, I'm not dead yet.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a pretty big wow shot.
Inverted Goat donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Would you accept $20 for 10 games? 5 in Poob Master in Chimera and 5 on I Love Really in the Panther 2.
5 in
Also,
Poob
PL
Master?
Let's Play 5-1 game.
Interesting. Thank you for the donation. Would you accept $20, 10 games? Sure. You know what? If you want to donate $20 for 10 games, no problem. I'll take it. What happens if I put slurs in the YouTube super chat? I don't know. That's a decent game for the, you know, I'm not going to do another, because the game actually turned out to be decent for the Jagdpanther. That one game was really, really cringe. Or not that one game, that one shot was really cringe on that, that WZ. But in general, you can still see why I like this tank a lot. The DPM's great, the accuracy in general is good, and it's got pretty good mobility. It's just a fun tank. I think it is better than the Scorpion G, to be honest. Is the Jagdpanther II strong or super strong? I'd probably put it into super strong. I do think it is. It's got so much mobility, and the DPM is fantastic at almost 3k. It's a really good tank. IS-5, alright. Battle. I live rent-free. I don't think you do. The traverse is stupid? Yeah, it is. The traverse on the thing is absolutely crazy. Thinking about grinding the line. I mean, the Jagdtiger is amazing. It's incredibly overpowered. The Jagdpanther is a very good tank, the tier 7. And then the Jagdpanther II is also great. The whole line is great. Even the tier 6 Jagdpanzer IV. All of the tanks are great. It's just unfortunate that the Jagdpanzer E100 is such a team-reliant vehicle. Kinky? Your name's Pong Linus. I don't even want to hear it. KV5, KV4, Tiger P. They got a lot of heavies. But thankfully, because this vehicle's mobility is so good, I can cross this. Oh, come on. That was a cringe bounce. This tank has very, very poor DPM. I mean, it's average DPM, but the reload is quite long on this thing. What are we doing, Caro? Yeah, let me just back in front of the entire enemy team. That'll go well. Okay. Nice. 367. Easy pen. Okay. Great. I'm being YOLO'd for literally no reason. Average. Okay. And he's penning me every shot, too. That's the best part. Like, what? What is this, dude?
Inverted Goat donated $19.99.
This is not good.
I want to see if I'm an RNG this one. So your personal account 5 games in the Chimera, then 5 games in your press account in the Panther. I am betting RNG and MS.
Nice. 394. Screw it. I'm gonna cross it. I'm gonna not bleed too much for it, I don't think. Worth. Absolutely worth. Yeah, the Tiger's AFK anyway. Yeah, good shots. Good driving. Nice job. Just average bozo YOLOing in their light tank for no reason. Thank you for the donation, Inverted. Well, here we go. Second shot. Your stream is stopping. Me going insane. What? I don't know what that means, JT5. God, the fact it takes me so long to bleed out that Tiger P is just funny. There you go, 399. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. The IS-5 is kind of like an IS-7, but weaker. A lot weaker. Its hull armor is just not nearly as good as it should be. Wargaming buffed the hull armor. And I still got penned by a tier 7 light tank frontally. Like, it's a little stupid. I think that the armor on this tank should be good enough that tier 7s can't reliably pen you. Especially because it was the upper plate. Like, dude isn't good. I don't understand how you can make a YOLO like that and think it's a good play, but oh well. Okay, so I want to see if MM and RNG differs. So 5 games in the Chimera, then 5 games in your press account in the Panther. Are you wanting me to play in the Panther II? Okay. I am betting RNG and MM is different. I don't think it is. Well, we'll do the Panther 2 first, but you should have picked a tank that I have played more than 8 games in, because I only have 1 game in the Panther 2. I'm going to play in a different tank than the Panther 2. You picked a tank that I only have 1 game in, which means that it's going to be guaranteed honeymoon matchmaking, so I need to play in a medium that I have at least 8 games in, so that I don't get honeymoon matchmaker. 1 game. See, that's the problem. You got to remember that honeymoon MM does exist. So let's find a tank that I don't have that in. 3 games. There's no way I have that many games in the Progetto. No, 2 games. What's a tank? I don't think I have that many games in the Chimera. 5, no. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Inverted. That's the problem. I don't think I have any tanks in tier 8 that have more than 5 games in the mediums class.
Because nobody never asked tier 8 tanks to be played.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a fair comparison. Let me go to most battles played. Played 185 games in the Waffle. Scrolling down. I could do the Defender FVE. That's what we might have to do. I gotta have a tier 8 medium, though. Tier 9, tier 10, tier 10, tier 10, tier 10, tier 10, tier 10, 12 games. G-Tor Fearless. Yeah. Sentinelli has 8 games. I could do the Sentinelli. Alright, we're gonna do the Defender FVE inverted for the games on my press account. Because, as I said, I don't have enough games played in tier 8 medium. So I'll do a tier 9 medium. This is as close as I can get. I recommend increasing the text-to-speech volume and slightly lowering music volume. I don't think I can... Well, I can technically increase the text-to-speech volume. Let me see. If I go to filters, edit filters... Gain. Add. Alright, there. Now, if somebody donates, TTS should be 8 decibels louder. I don't know how much louder that is, but it should be 8 decibels louder. Alright, well, first game on my press account, I am against tier 8s and tier 9s. Hello, Sam. How dare you leave me? You think tier 8 Conf Panzer is good? I don't know what tier 8 Conf Panzer you're talking about. Are you talking about the Conf Panzer 08? 329, not awful. Of course, he hits me on the move and pens. Yes, good job, Alt Proto. That was some very skillful gameplay. Dang, 140. Our team's just allowing that no camo Waffle to push up that hill for free. That's crazy. That's actually crazy, dude. Don't worry, though. Our teammates will make sure to YOLO. 285. And the Defender FE, as I said, on paper, sounds amazing. In reality, not so much. .546, not bad. E50 tries to hit me on the move. Surprised he hit it. Okay. And... Ugh. Tried to ammo rack him, but 526 isn't too bad. The thing that's funny about this tank is it basically is like impossible to low roll because it has 10 different shots, and it's almost guaranteed that you're going to have some max rolls with it. Okay. Moving up. Wow, every single shot penned. I'm actually amazed. Okay, everybody just hits that hatch. They're that good at the game, guys. And
Where did we bully Sheridan?
44 and 87, bruh. This is actually a really awkward spot to be stuck in. I'm going to try and back out of here. I don't like this position at all. I'd love if my teammates weren't in my way, but the C-75 is an excellent player of getting in my way. This is a very bad team. Turd Ferguson, an amazing name. Okay, up the hill we go. My tank might not be very fast, but all I need to do is... Okay. Great job, team. Oh, good shot. Good shot there, Waffle. That's a pretty impressive shot. It's impressive how bad these players are. This WT is just gonna insta-die. Like, where are we going, dude? Well, I hate to tell you, but the first game we have here on my press account does not seem like a skilled team. Even if I do end up winning this battle, it's not because my team is skilled. Let's make that abundantly clear. Wow, 50 damage, dude. 50 damage. Ah, our Waffen Tiger shooting HE. Ooh. What a terrible player. Okay, here we go. Nice. Well, pretty good game. I don't think the Jagdtiger's fast enough to have climbed up the hill. Oh, there he is. 417. Yeah, you enjoying that one, Turd Ferguson? You know what? Screw it. Yeah. I was gonna make sure I penned all those. Well, there's your first game. The FE was unique for a month before the Kampfpanzer got the 500 Alpha double shot. No. I mean, the FE is still unique. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not unique, because it is. There's no tank in the game that has a gun that has this capability. But, in terms of capabilities, this tank was never, ever going to be on the level of the Eric. It's not even on the level of the T-92E1. The gun on this tank is not very good. You guys watched. I mean, half the shells I fire don't go where I aim. Half the time I only get like 4 pens because the enemy drives in the cover from the other half. In theory, it's great. In reality, it doesn't really work. So, do I think that this tank is a really good vehicle? No, I don't. I think it's an average tank at best. I think it's balanced. I don't think it's a very good vehicle. Sentinelli or M4 Yo? I never know if it's a Sentinelli, the Sentinel. I think it's a Sentinel. But, personally, I would probably say that the... I don't know what to do here with my team. Personally, I'd say that the Yo is a little more reliable, but I think the Sentinel is still a really, really good tank. 266. I guess that's better than nothing. Oh boy. I mean, I physically can't pen the V4 anywhere, so... Let me guess, I'm spotted? Of course I am. Love being spotted across the map. Freaking cringe. Alright, let's move up. Oh boy. $450. Not bad. I'm actually surprised I penned all that. Our 183 is completely oblivious.
KK donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
I don't know what to do here, dude.
Can you play an OBJ 452K?
Yeah, I can do the 452. This 183 is just gonna get in my... I'm screwed. I'm already screwed, dude. Because that 183 is gonna poke over here. I'm literally screwed. There's nothing I can do. The only play that... Oh my god. You freaking track me? Oh my god. Piss off. Yeah, I don't know why people think accounts have, like, rigged matchmaking, for example. This game was clearly never, ever going to be a win. And this is on my press account. Like, I think that, in general, the matchmaker is random. I have to tell you, inverted. I mean, this is my second game where I basically had to try hard, and I'm not even going to win this one.
So bad.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I'm dealing damage. I'm doing everything in my power, but it doesn't really make a difference, does it now? Yes. Cringe. Well, you know what? You want to tunnel me, Mystic Dude? Now you get no damage. There you go, 519.
Why are people so bad?
I always love when it's people in my own clan that are going out of the way to try and piss me off. Like, that V4 actually tried to block my shots on the Marat. Even though it was a guaranteed win for them, even though he's a player in my own clan, dude still went out of his way to try and block my shells on the Marat. You're getting a thumbs down. I do not care if you're in my clan. I will still criticize. Once again, if you see somebody that's in the same clan as you, general rule of thumb is that you shouldn't try to screw them over at the end of the game, because that's not camaraderie. I'm not saying purposefully kill yourself at the end of the game, but at the same time, you don't need to be a douchebag and go out of your way to try and block the shells that I'm shooting at another player like that matters to you at all. Like, really, dude? Really? A little cringe. And I hope you know that. Alright, let me get out the 4.52. And then we'll go back to the games that Inverted donated for. Okay. I think people that in general try to gun block people are just so lame. Like, gun blocking is just an additional level of cringe. I have no problem if you're trying to gun block in a face hug or something, but like, if you're winning a game and you're going out of your way to try and block somebody's barrel from dealing damage, like, why? Okay. Let's see what we can do in this game. I do like the 4.52 a lot. It's got good gun depression, it's got good mobility, it's got high alpha, it's got pretty solid penetration. It's just a very good vehicle in general. Okay. Got the Super Conch. Nice. I'm surprised that penned, but it did. That Chieftain is already nuked. I mean, we already won. Their team didn't go to the wide. When you give up the wide, you're just done. Oh my god, what was that, dude? This thing has 7 degrees of gun depression, which is good, but it's not great. There you go. Terrible roll. 382 is about as bad of a roll as I could have asked for. So clearly their team split up. There you go, 415. A 452 turret armor is nearly impervious, so I don't need to worry about being penned. There you go, a nice 428. Yep, there goes that guy. Great, there's a 4005 over here. Aiming. Yep, not surprised that that player's not running Spall Liner. 750 roll into that player. This was a terrible enemy team. Probably one of the worst enemy teams I've fought in a while. Bonk, 410, not bad. We can clearly see where the 452 is just an incredibly enjoyable tank. The gun hits hard. The mobility is great. I didn't used to love the 452, but I really do enjoy it a lot now. I think Wargaming actually did a pretty good job balancing it. Ah. Unfortunate. I can't really get too mad, though. 3,700 damage is a pretty good result for a tier 9 battle. Or asphalt. What are we typing in the chat? What am I reading? You can always tell when someone isn't running Spall. Oh yeah, easily. It's when you see some random tank that should have been supporting their team flanking. And the funny part is that guy still did second. 45%.
Sage C donated $1.99 through Super Chat. 116 F3 single shot. Mua ha ha ha.
Alright. Toilet Warrior.
Toilet Warrior.
Sounds like a skill issue.
He plays like what his name says.
Need to get some more Nintendo background music. Let's see. Promise all these playlists that are being recommended to me are all... They're all in Japanese, so I don't know what they're saying. You can always tell when... Yeah. Alright. Let's get our third Defender FE game in. Okay, let's head fully wide. Have a good one, Elena. Play my favorite tank in the game. Well, I can't, because I have to play the donated tanks. So, L. Both guns have long entry clip. I thought they're comparable to some extent. What guns? The Sentinel and the M4EO. They're similar in terms of, yes, the way their clips work. However, they are not similar in terms of their armor. Alright. I don't know why my team's so scared to just poke this. Like, well, I took 160 off. It's better than nothing. That is the funny thing about this tank. You're almost guaranteed some sort of damage when you're shooting at the enemy. It might not be a lot, but you are guaranteed some level of damage. Alright, aiming at the Kron. 86. Wow. That was a real good chunker there. I want the FE Defender so bad. You really don't. You really don't. It's not nearly as good as people act like it is. It's mid at best. Like, I did 200 damage to that Foch there, dude. I'm at 450 damage. Need more Pokemon music? Donate for it. Ha ha ha. There you go. There's my first somewhat damaging clip. 440 damage. And now we go reloading for another 5 seconds. We have the SDP. There you go. Nice. 265. We're dealing damage. Slowly. We're up to 1,000 now. Ooh. It's so mid. Can you play the A-Tech? Well, as of now, we gotta get through a bunch of donations, so I won't be playing any suggested tanks until we get through the donations. There you go. That's 500. I do like the fact that people get pissed when this tank shoots them.
Yeah, especially if you have a decent set of headphones and you're in sniper mode and it sounds like flipping something, somebody hitting a pan close to your head.
Oh yeah, 200 damage into the Foch. It's so dumb. I would say the effective DPM of this tank is less than 1,000. Like, unless you're penning your shots. If you're penning your shots, the effective DPM is not awful, but the problem is that you never do pen all of your shots. I'd say half of your shots pen. So what that means is that half of your DPM is actually workable. So you're probably sitting at like 1,000-ish DPM in this tank, realistically. It's pretty tragic. There you go. Not bad. How do you feel about the Polish medium tank line? I think they're pretty good. I think that they are quite underrated. There you go. Not a bad game. I didn't get penned once and did 3,500 damage, so I can't get too mad. Okay. Well, there's our third game in the Defender FE. So we got, what, 2 more games to go? I think that's my third. 1, 2, 3, yes. Alright, let's do 2 more Defender games. Then I'll play in the 116 F3. And then I'll swap over to my main account and play in the Chimera. Mid but seems fun. It is fun, but it's also really frustrating when your shells don't work. I mean, sometimes you literally deal like 80 damage to the enemy, and it can be very irritating. So there's definitely moments where I don't really enjoy the tank. Are you going to be streaming the Blitz Cup? No. I don't really care that much about comp. I think that the comp scene in Blitz is kind of dead. At some point, maybe I'll stream comp, but for now, no. Okay. We took 102 off the Yo. Well, it's something. I only have 2 mediums, so I don't have to be too careful about that. Oh, we got the Progetto all the way in the back. Nice. I don't know how 2 of them missed, but we still took 400 off the prog, which is, it's not bad. I'll take it. I want to see if that... Ooh, no. Oh,
Wow,
good.
wow. I'm speechless.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't just lose 1,000 health to a 183. So lame. Just gonna back up. Freaking 183s, dude. I'd like to know what our 121's been doing this game. 292, it's better than nothing. Welcome to the EU server. I'm not on the EU server, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay. Nice. Okay, and he just hits that, dude. Where? Where did he pen me? Just right through the mantlet. Okay. Best player in the game, evidently. 183 is staring at my rear, so realistically I can't poke that. Ten more seconds until I can get my gunner back. Nice. Not sure why that Conqueror thought he was going to be able to poke that. Like, I might not have an accurate gun, but I have 10 shots, and bro only has, like, 2 health. 355, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. $183 missed. Good job.
What the fuck?
Another 300 off the enemy 183. Not too bad. That yo was right there. Oh my god. Of course. Somehow he got across. Okay, dude. Somehow he got across. I really don't. Okay. Guess that 0.2 seconds I wasn't there. He managed to cross that. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know what this 1-2-1's doing.
Oh my fucking god.
If Theo's smart, he'll just poke the 1-2-1. The 1-2-1 doesn't have the, like, what is this guy doing, bro? Yeah, good job. You did nothing, is what you did. You literally did nothing. You didn't look one way, you didn't look the other way, you just suck. Oh, there you go. Oh well. M6 Yo, as usual, being the most overpowered cringe tank in tier 10. Hate fighting Yo players, dude. They're so lame. Okay. Stupid because I chose Asia server. Always defeat and rarely win. I hate to tell you, I say this all the time. I don't think you're losing because of the server you're playing on. I think you're losing because of your skill. I hate to say it. It doesn't matter what server a skilled player plays on. Like, for example, if I played on the Asia server, I would go very similar win rate to what I'm going on NA. In fact, I did play on the Asia server. And I have a screenshot posted on my Discord server where I averaged over 70 to 80% win rate. People need to stop blaming the server that they play on for why they're doing bad. Sure, I might lose games here and there, but my win rate on this account is still over 73%. So, clearly, even though I'm having every now and then bad teams and whatever, still going 70% win rate, dude. People gotta stop blaming teams. Trigger, what are you doing?
I'm trying to play Blitz and my teams suck.
No, you're trying to interrupt me. You poob.
Okay, I'll mute.
It's fine, it's just... Don't complain while I'm yapping, you poobler. Okay, nice. 450. It's pretty impressive to watch my gonk bounce the third shot now on the Centurion. But you know what? Since you're so bad, I'm going to block you and deal the 40 damage myself. Okay. Gonna shoot my shells into that guy really quickly. It's gonna force the KV-5 to drive. Alright, nice. And over here I go. Beautiful. Does this mouse tank really want to go? Okay. Let's go, bozo. I'm not worried about the mouse tank. I'm more worried about the Conqueror. Another 417. That 252 on my rear is going to be a problem. Nice 516. 252 managed to bounce me. I just want to see how long it's going to take my team to actually help me. That's what I want to see. Nice 311. Look at the tunnel, guys. Like, tell me this is not insane. The level of tunneling on these players is just, it's crazy, actually. Get out of my freaking game, dude. Like, we gonna kill him? Thank you. I basically had to do everything that battle. I literally had to do everything. Alright, well, 3,800 damage. There's your first 5 games inverted. We won, what, 3 of them? Lost 2? Yeah, this account, 73% win rate. We won 1, 2, 3 defender games, and we lost 2. And almost all games required me to actually carry my ass off to win. So, I don't know why people think the matchmaker's rigged for press accounts or not. It's definitely not. Okay, well, let me do 1 game in the 116 F3 with the 490 Alpha gun, and then we'll swap over to my main account and play 5 games in the Chimera. I don't really like the 490 Alpha gun on the 116, but we'll do it. Battle. Hornet better for what, the T49? Do I think the T49 needs a new legendary camo? No, I think that tanks that don't have legendary camos need new legendary camos. That's what I think. Want to tune? Sure, we can tune, Daniel. You get 5 games. Alright, I don't really love the 116 with this gun, but we'll see how it works. I'm going to start by moving my tank right here. This is a decent haul down position. It not only lights up tanks that try crossing here, but it also gives you... That's probably the WZ that crossed that. I can't imagine anything else would have spotted me. Oh, we got the Chieftain. Really, you guys suck. The fact that it took my team that long to not spot... Oh my god, their whole team got across. Nobody spotted anything, dude. Oh, that's awful. It's cooked already. It's 100% cooked, dude. There's nothing I can do about this. Yep, minus 319. Hori might shoot me too. This is terrible. You know what? It might not be a loss because the enemy team is falling apart on the other side. Yeah, isn't that fun, guys? It's really fun when your team drives into the dip and still doesn't manage to spot literally anything. Well, I'm glad that my 490 Alpha has rolled 420. Oh, great. Yeah, this is really fun. I'm enjoying this game, guys. I'm glad that every single camping tank on their team is specifically staring at my ballsack, dude. What a lame battle. Yeah, there's the frickin' grill. Of course. Should have just fired AP. Every time I fire HE at a grill, it misses. Literally every single time. I don't even know why I bother. Destiny's gonna bail. Okay. Just gonna sit here and wait. There's the grill. What spotted me? I don't know. I really don't. I'd love to know what spotted me, but I guess I'll never know. It's probably the WZ. Yeah, there it is. Well, this was definitely the least enjoyable game I've played today. The gun on my tank has not helped me at all. There you go, 495 into the WZ. That's pretty good at least. Get out of my game. Clearing the WZ was probably the most important play I could make. Ooh, I got him good. 359. Well, good shot there, Yag. I did okay, I guess. It was a battle. That's really the best way to describe it. It was a battle. Not a very good one. I mean, I did fine. Let's see how much I did. 2,700. I mean, I did better than I thought I was going to, but it still was not a very enjoyable game. The enemy team was allowed to cross for absolutely free. I couldn't spot them, and yeah, truly just a lame game. Single shot 116 or 114 SP2. The 114 SP2 is flat worse than the 116, even with the single shot on this tank. Alright, I need to swap accounts. Okay, and oh, I didn't want to click on Wargaming's YouTube channel. It's because your ball sack is clean and juicy. Okay. How do you know that? Alright. Let me send Cyclone. Oh my god, I get it, Wargaming. I get it, I get it. What's your account name, Daniel? Isn't it like Cyclone Gooning or something like? Where the heck is it?
Cyclone Gaming.
There it is. Alright, I'll send that an invite. I have 30,000 gold. Let's see what I can get out of that stupid event that's going on right now. The Blacksmith Forge. What an ugly shirt. Yeah, well, you should donate for me to put on a different shirt. I don't know. I can afford 23,000 gold worth of these crates. Let's see what I get. Nothing. 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 Oh, I got 100 mugs. Ooh. Wow, I got a tier 2. I'm so happy. I got a freaking tier 2, dude. I can't believe that. I got a tier 2. Yeah, these crates are utterly useless. Don't worry, we can buy 2 more. Yeah. What are these? Still a 0.2% chance. So I can either open up these. Alright, let's claim this with 200. Yeah, it's still useless. How you doing, Miko? Let me get into the Chimera. Forgot the Chimera has sandbags. Yeah, we're gonna put on enhanced armor. We'll stick with consumable delivery system. Okay. What did you send me? Does Daniel get biggest supporter role in the server? No. Not yet. Why am I main today? Because Inverted donated for me to play on it. Okay, well, it's a tier 9 match. What a shocker. I hate fighting tier 9s and tier 8s, because tier 9s are so strong. And don't get me wrong, some tier 8s are really good, but Tier 8s aren't as good as Tier 9s. Even, like, the best Tier 8s in the game. They just aren't as good as Tier 9s. Where, like, some of the Tier 9s are as good as Tier 10s. That's the difference. Like, an Era Concept 1 is literally better than most Tier 9s. Or Tier 10s. Where that's not the case for most of the Tier 8s. But we do get a shell into the enemy Chimera. We have our team here, but I'm not really sure what they're doing. Why? Why is there an FCM there? Like, what? That's why I got spotted. I didn't realize that there was a tank all the way on my flank. Yeah, good poke there, FCM. Ooh, good shots. Okay. This thing's reload is very long. Bonk. Oh, okay. Alright. Got the BZ over here. It's pretty easy to pen the BZ. You can overmatch the entire roof of the tank. However, we don't need to do that. We can just shoot him in the lower plate and low roll for 80 damage. But, as I said, you can shoot the entire BZ in the turret roof. 400. We've low rolled 2 shots now. Okay. Aiming. That's the roof I'm talking about there, guys. That's like the biggest weak point on the tank by far. Well, either way, not a bad game. Pretty easy win.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing.
Amazing teams. Well, not a bad game. 2,600 damage. How do I become biggest supporter? You have to donate a lot more. The BZ58-2 roof is sadness, yeah. Well, the weird part is that the tech tree, 50 TP, does not have the roof weak point problem. It's just the BZ58-2. And it doesn't make sense why one of them has the weak point and the other doesn't. What's a lot more? I think the last person who had biggest supporter role was paying like 500 a month. So I don't think you'll get to that point. Do I want to go to heavy side or medium side? I'm going to go to the crossing to begin with. Problem is, nah, it's not a problem. I'm just going to spot the crossing and then I'll move over to the medium flank depending on what happens. Am I playing GTA today? Maybe. Fenric? Not the Fanric. The Fenric.
Steve DGAF donated $2
Nice.
through Super Chat. Fenric.
Hot take, I like the BZ58-2 roof. Bad players constantly miss it. Imagine just not having that as a weak point, and then they don't have to shoot at it at all. It's called the Tech Tree 50 TP Proto. And the Tech... Not the Proto, just the Tech Tree 50 TP. That tank does not have a roof weak point, therefore, they don't have to miss it. Dang. Well, what did I spot? I spotted a T-28 prototype. Nice. 498. That's a juicer of a roll. Come on. I'm gonna get you, Martinez. You're getting sent back across the board. I'm just joking, guys. I'm not being racist or anything. I mean, I live in Arizona, so like half the population here is Spanish anyway. I basically have to learn Spanish to be an Arizonan. Arizonian. I don't know what the heck they call them. I'm gonna try and hit the smasher. Oh, come on, dude. That sucks. This game is cooked. Well, it's not cooked, but I can't believe that shot missed. And I bled health for it, too. I don't mind bleeding health if it's worth the health bled, and it would have been. But when you miss that shot, it's definitely not. That was worth. The BZ bait shots and farms bounces. Yeah, but like the 50 TP is just better. That's really as simple as it gets, in my opinion. $414, and we back up. A 1v1 between good players, I think the 50 TP is better. It's not even good players, it's just the 50 TP has tungsten. The 50 TP has better mobility because it features gear oil. Like, the 50 TP is just a better tank. That's the problem. Like, I don't hate the 50 TP. I just think that there are much better options. A skilled Action 10. Alright, I don't hate the BZ is what I mean to say. Bonk. 459, and he missed the second shot, which means he now doesn't have the ability to kill me, so I don't really care. Yeah, how'd that play work out for you? Well, that was a pretty easy game. 3,600 damage. Pretty solid carry. You also have to learn to be speak uwu to be on Discord. What does that mean, Miko? You poob. Alright. I'm not buying that, but thank you for the offer anyway, I guess. Claim, claim, claim. We got some battle pass missions to claim. There you go. Alright, I have to do another... No, I gotta do more games in the Chimera, you poob. I've done 2 games in the Chimera. I have to do 3 more? Yes, I have to do 3 more. Nah, you're doing the awoo wrong, Miko. It's gotta be...
Ooh.
Orion. There's like 8,000 furries in my stream. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. WZ-114 with sandbags and the 50 TP. A 50 TP proto over BZ-58-2. I just don't know why they had to make the roof weak spot so bad. Like, it's just... Why? Like, when Wargaming makes balancing decisions, do they really... Does the person who balanced that tank think to himself, like, well, we already have a tank with no roof weak point. So you know what we should do? We should make one with a roof weak point, but not give it any benefits. Hey, I'm not a furry. Yes, you are. Use the scary camo. What? The Gorgonzola? Do that in your girly voice. I am not doing uwu in a girly voice unless somebody donates. That you gotta pay for that quality. It's so funny how easy it is to overmatch these sides of the AMX AC. Unfortunately, this team sucks, and it's... Oh my god, bro. I just looked and saw why the team sucks. I mean, the Conf Panzer got pretty heavily bled, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Whoa, we love Blitz teams, guys. They're so good. Yep, apparently he's good enough to pen that HE on me. Yes, we love Blitz teams. Please die of Panel.
What?
$5. Woo woo! There you go. That's your...
PPGAF
I hope it was
donated
worth $5.
through Super Chat.
What a great team. Hmm. $440. I mean, the funny part is I'm not even doing bad. That's the funny part. Like, I'm doing decent, everything considered. I'm not going to waste my shot on that guy. 514. It's a pretty juicy shell. Get out of my game. Well, I did pretty good, everything considered. I did do a lot of damage this game. But there's only so much you can do. Now you can make your character AI Droodles uwu with cube voice. What? What am I reading? Droodles is definitely a top femboy. I still don't know what the difference between top and bottom is, dude. I think top is the one where you're entering. Either way, 3,000 damage. Pretty awful team. You definitely played a little too aggressive there, Daniel. You're still repeating the same mistakes, you poob. Alright, that's 3 games in the Chimera. 2 to go. And then I have to play in the Fanric. I think I got sunblock in my eyes. I just like rubbed my eyes and now they're like itchy and red. Mistakes were made. Should I get the Kampfpanzer 50? The Kampfpanzer 50 ton, it's a good take. Personally, I think that it is... I don't know why my eyes are so itchy, dude. Personally, I think the Kampfpanzer 50 ton is really good, but I also think that the E50M is literally free and kind of better right now, so I think there's better options. God, dude, my eye. Yeah, that sunblock. Do not rub your eyes with sunblock, dude.
HC
Holy.
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Play BC58 too.
I can't see anymore. My eye feels like a pulsating, like... That's cringe. That right there is cringe. Is he gonna YOLO over? 50-50. God. I'm not gonna touch my eye again. Nice. Easy shot into the Defender Mark 1. Thank you very much for the donation. God, it's terrible. Mexico united. Yeah, well, the only thing you united was my team to victory. Dang, dude. That shot did not go where I wanted it to. What am I looking at, dude? What is this? Nice. 408. Okay, the M103 is going to tunnel me this whole time. Interesting. Alright, I will track the M103, and then let that player have to deal with my teammate in the Grom. It's just funny how hard this guy is tunneling me. Daniel, you're not doing a very good job taking shots from me. Like, I know you're trying to, but that was pretty sad. Are you sure that's sunblock and not another substance? Okay. We guess the ISU is going to tunnel me as well. Yeah, tunnel that. Yeah, frickin' bozo. I could rub that eye for you. Please do. At least your hand won't have sunblock on it. Maybe you should have washed your hands first. I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, this is terrible. It's just this eye, too. I think it wasn't on my hand. I think the sunblock was on my eye. And because I sprayed my face like that, I have like a spray sunblock. I found one that doesn't have oxybenzone and the other bad chemicals in it. And I sprayed it on my face like this. And the problem is it went onto my eyelid. I'm pretty sure when my eyes were closed. So when I rubbed my eye, it went down into my eye. I forgot I still have membership. Yes, hello, Finley. How are you doing? Alright, one last game of the Chimera, and then I get to play in the BZ-58-2 and the Fanric. So Daniel gets to play his $2,400 tank. It's terrible, dude. I need something to drink. Well, there's not much left, but it should be enough to savor the thirst. Yeah, you know what? It's a decent amount. One day I will donate you to not play for 7 minutes. You have to read all comments. Interesting. Alright, here we are. Last game. I'm gonna go! Oh my god, it's Finley. You poob. He have fine butt. Okay. Okay, Miko. I see how it is. Bro's over here, like, taking pictures of my butt. No! Oh, back up! Okay, I'm good. I don't know what the heck our Prague is doing. Nice. Bonk. Finley does not appear to be having the most enjoyable experience right now. No! What? Oh, I thought I killed him. I thought I killed him. It was Cyclone. I thought I did, dude. I lost my brain cells for a second there. Good job, Brigetto. You're very skilled. Nice. 492 high explosive into the SU. Oh. Why? $562. I don't think that SU-130 is enjoying me. I'm gonna be honest. Bro's getting penetrated deeply. Oh, is he gonna tunnel me? I wouldn't blame him. After getting, you know, absolutely touched by me. Bye. 528. Oh, great. Great. Freaking annihilators, dude. Okay. I mean, I'm dead either way, but I might as well shoot him before I die. Annihilator's such a cringe tank. I don't know how we lost this. I really don't. It looked like we were winning, and then our team just fell apart. Daniel most likely played too aggressive again. It's like every game Daniel just YOLOs and kills himself, dude. I did fine. But like, Daniel, come on. 700 damage? What are we doing? You gotta play passive. Okay. Oh well. How many games have we played? I think that was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, Daniel. I must disappear. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes. You know the rules. Thank you for the tune, so I appreciate it, Daniel. You just gotta not play as aggressive. You poob. You don't need the camp. You just, like, when you see a tank, just think of the consequences of what happens if you YOLO it. Alright. Fanric. Daniel was one of the players of all time. He is a player. Okay. Do you think Chimera should have more HE damage? No, I don't think the Chimera should have more HE damage, Miko. I think that the high explosive damage... What is the high explosive? I think it's like 550, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Tier 8 British. Medium. Chimera. There it is. Chimera's high explosive damage is 530. Nah, I think it's fine. I think if its high explosive damage is more, it would be a little bit too overpowered. So, I don't have a problem with it being the way it is. The Nemesis, I don't know if you guys have seen that tank. That thing looks really scary. It's a 3-shell autoloader with a Hesh-firing gun that does 440 damage. It seems really, really scary. I'm surprised Miko hasn't typed something just incredibly diabolical into the chat yet. Okay, going wide. How fast does the Fanric go? Looks like we're going 38, 39, but I think its top speed is more like 36 or so. It's not nearly as fast as you would hope it is. I sent more money. Daniel couldn't help himself. He was salivating over the tune. There's a 427. I don't really care if the T-34 shoots me, because once I get across this, the enemy team's kind of screwed. But God, am I slow! I don't want to get banned again. It'd be hard to get banned as a moderator. $340? Oh my, awful. The Cobra literally doesn't have premium pen, so I can sit here and quite comfortably not get penned by that tank. Yeah. I don't have the gun depression for any of this. Like, it's just so close, but I don't. Oh, there you go. I have the gun depression for that. And I have the gun. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if I can't hit it. Chimera as in Chimera Ant? I don't know. I gotta wait 5 more seconds for my shells. There you go. 369. I don't have the gun depression. There you go, nice. 420, I'll take it. Maybe I will ban myself. Oh, I was lagging there for a second. 3, 2, 1, bonk. 372. Let's see if we can ammo rack the yo. Nope. But doing fine, up to 3,400 damage. You enjoying the Fanric gameplay, Uzi? This tank is just mid. It's not bad, it's just mid. Okay. I'm telling you guys, T95 armor is so stupid. Because, like, you hit the hatch and it just bounces. Meow, meow. Meow for me. Alright, let's aim it on the 95. Nice. Nice. Mid as in, like, good and bad? Yeah, it's just average. Like, it is a double shot, so it's still not a bad tank. It's just, like, I just don't know why it doesn't get 9 degrees of gun depression. I can just cut right through the track wheel of the T95. Fanric is just M5Yo with a mill armor. Yeah, it's kind of like an M5Yo mixed with a 7.5 too. We aced it. And it was on my main account, so I'm not going to get too mad. I think we definitely debunked the theory of... Let me see how much money Dan donated. $6. So you get 3 games. It cost too much, I do agree. It was very expensive. Miko's too busy spending his money on artwork. Have a good one, Sam. I was going to play in the BZ58-2. There it is. Alright, guys, this is the last donation on live stream. So, what that means is that as of now, I'm going to do 2 more games, but this is the last donation on stream. So what that means is that after... Oh, wait, no. Dan donated for 3 games, though. So I guess I'll do 3 more games. But apart from that, once the donations are over, the gameplay will be over. Don't throw my BZ58 game. The Regressor and Glacier were so sick, then the Fanric was mid. The Regressor was very good, and then they nerfed it. Why? I don't know. The Glacier is actually pretty good. I will say that. Stock Destiny, bro. What is up with these players and their freaking stock Destinies? Play KV1? Why? Suggestive artwork. I've seen it all. You better be over 18, Orion. Or else I'm calling the CCP. Oh no, it's Copa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. My computer died there for a second. Nice. I don't know what was going on with my computer today. It wouldn't load up File Manager. That's most likely a grill. I'm gonna take a blind shot. Yep, I predicted that one. Nice. 450. Yep, there's the grill. God, I freaking hate tank destroyers, dude. Yep, there he is, freaking ball sack sucker back there. Whatever. Well, I got a lot of damage on that E5. Almost 1,000. What is up with these Destinies being played, dude? I just love how I can't do anything because they have a grill back there. Grills really do. It's not just the grill, it's just tank destroyers. I freaking hate them so much. There you go, 505. That grill's getting nuked, though. How much can I ram this guy for? Nothing, evidently. Literally nothing. Can I get off of you? Thank you. That would be very effective. Oh, I'm literally stuck on him. Well, can't really say it was a great game, but it was a battle of all times. How good Destiny credit coefficient anyway? It can't be that good for a free tank. I actually don't know what the credit coefficient is, but you're probably right. It's probably not a very good credit coefficient. Why are the Destinies coming back? I'm not sure. Well, there's a average game in the BZ58. It did fine. The grill was the only reason I really couldn't do more. 49% player, and he's still able to deal 2,800. Like, Dead Rail is just such an awful map. Alright, next I am going to play in the better BZ58 too. The 50 TP. Hello, Challenger. How are you doing? The duck. Was that you, Trigger? No, it wasn't. It was Finley. Not the Finners.
Yeah.
Why is my Discord audio so low?
What?
I just need to turn down my game music. There we go. Okay. Now I can turn you up. I can turn you on.
Wow.
BZ58 2 is better. No, it's not. Is not better. Please play my favorite tank, the FV690 Mega Doom. What?
The next Royce Treasurer donated £1.99 through Super Chat. PL's play my favorite E-Tank 5, he FV690 Megadoom.
Is that the... What? What the hell? What? What the... I don't know what the hell that is! Finley, what is the FV690 Mega Doom?
I don't know.
That's what they donated for me to play. Thanks for the donation. I'll play in the
Oh, I
Mega
think-
Death.
Yeah, Mega Death. Maybe.
Dead Star? What does that mean, Miko? Okay. 2 a.m. in France. Yeah, that's pretty late. It's not that late here. It's only 5 p.m. It's probably like 5 a.m. for Finley.
No, it's 7.
Ah, not too far off.
Yeah.
Okay. If I was in the BZ58, that would have penned me. Well, if I was in the BZ8, that also would have penned me. Nice! I can't believe I hit that. That was a crazy shot. Okay. Why were you suffering on NA?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's fun.
The next
Blitz
Royce
and
Treasurer
fun?
donated £1.99
No, I mean, the
through
past few
Super
games
Chat.
is fun.
Oh,
Sorry typo, I meant the German heavyweight.
the German heavyweight. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend like you don't exist. Thank you for the... Okay, that was a crazy shot there.
I don't exist? Wow, okay.
No, not you. Okay. Yeah, you're just a fairy tale.
Damn.
Alright, well that was a pretty easy shot. Stream blacker than... Okay, what am I reading, dude? Pretty sure the stream's working fine. Play the Scorpion so you can rage. I don't think I'll rage in the Scorpion. I know why you said that, because that one game I played was actual, like, pain. It's so funny how easy you can cut through the T95 track wheels. People don't realize that, and they think like, oh, I'm in my 95, I'm gonna get bounces, and then they just don't. Aiming, aiming. Yeah, I have to say, the BZ just doesn't do this well. Sage. Yeah, poobler. Ah. The one thing the BZ does have a slightly better value on is, I think, the gun. It might have a little bit better aiming time. Alright. I'm not helping you now. There's no way I'm shooting that guy for 70 HP. 537, that's pretty nasty. The best part about this tank is the reverse speed. Because it has gear oil, you can actually just drive right into cover. I'm I'm going to ignore all of that action, and I'm going to drive behind the type and get a 674 juicer. This thing just hits so hard, dude. It's like your dad with his belt.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him in the hatch with HE. Should I buy the VK blade? I love the skin and the tank itself. Well, I don't know how you'd love the tank if you don't have it on your account, but it is a very good vehicle, and if you are considering picking it up, I don't think it's a bad purchase. How much gold is it, though? I'm tanking it. What does that even mean? 4,500 damage, and we aced it. I don't know how that's an ace. The 50 TP is literally one of the most brain-dead tanks in Tier 9, but I'll take it. 16,500 gold. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. I think the deal for the TS60 and 752 for 15.5 is a better purchase, but it's not bad. Do you think World of Tanks PC should have more forgiving credit coefficient like on Wabi? Yes, I fully agree. Sent more money? Oh my god. 19. Okay, you get another 3 games. Those 2. Okay, so you have 4 more. Woobles, check Discord. Alright, well, first things first, I'm going to play a game in... I'll do the ATAC for Miko. I do like the ATAC. Check DMs. What did you send me? Oh, the Hori. Yes, I've seen that thing before. The Type 95. I've seen it. I think I did. I don't remember if I made a video on it, but I have seen the tank. It looked kind of mid. 752 for 10k. Yeah, it's why the game is pretty tragic. Like, Wargaming makes a Tiger Mouse $200, but then they release the most overpowered tank for like 20 bucks. When will ATAC come back? Don't know. I don't work for Wargaming, so I don't know when they release tanks. Do you think it's worth it to try World of Tanks PC for the 2 free lines? I think it's worth it to get the 2 free tanks. But apart from that, I wouldn't like say to spend money on the game. But try it out. I mean, personally, I think World of Tanks PC is pretty boring. The problem is, you know, everybody camps. Right now, it's kind of interesting because you've got the Destiny 2.0. Klaus Kellerman, who I don't always agree with everything he says, but every now and then he gets something right. And he made a whole video complaining about how the players are morons because of the 2 free lines that Wargaming gave to every single player. And I basically called that was going to happen. You know, I kind of knew that one was going to happen immediately. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that when Wargaming gives 2 free tier 10s to any player, like the Destiny, you know the Destiny players are going to suck. So it's not much of a shock. But when it's not the Destiny players and it's literally just any player, you know, it's a bit of a different story. Got the AT. Dang, I couldn't hit him. Oh, we got the 452. Nice. 480 damage into that player. 77 damage into that player. It's fine, I'm just going to back up and reload at this point. I'm not requesting for the ATAC. Oh. Okay, we'll request a tank then, Miko. There's a decent amount of damage into the 452. Nice. I'm going to flank all the way wide. Also, you should probably turn off Supremacy, Daniel. Keep on going. Oof. 812 off of the Death Star. This thing is so stupid, bruh. The funny part is it doesn't even have bad damage per minute. Okay, there's 352. There you go. Easy clears. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Daniel, you died? Bruh. Alright. 3. Oh my god. If this guy dies, we actually might lose on base cap, bruh. I need to push in there now. Come on. Go, go, go. T-77, please kill him. Thank you. Alright, I'll play the Waffle. I got you. I'll clap those cheeks. I wish 20 to 40 percenters should play against each other, and the 50 to 70 percenters should play against each other. I don't mind fighting 40 percenters. I mind when one team's 40 percenters are just flat worse than the other team's 40 percenters. That's when I have the problem. Droodles should post more World of Tanks content on his World of Tanks. Oh, on this channel. Well, I won't be posting any World of Tanks content until Wargaming gives me a press account, so. Wow, I got 2 crates. Woo, woo. Okay. What was I gonna play in? I forgot. The Waffenträger. That's what it was. Tier 9, German. Why are you in a tier 10? That's not a Waffenträger, you poob. What are you doing? Daniel! 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 Thank you. Bro's got the cum stain camo. It really does look like it, dude. Oh, man. Imagine being low 51%, you go from playing in a meta with a bunch of bad players, and suddenly you're going against players who never miss and control the map from start to finish. The way the matchmaker should be is that it tries to create a more even battle in terms of tank lineups. I also think that the level of win rate should be similar on both teams, but not in a way that Wargaming did it. Wargaming's matchmaker, when they added skill-based matchmaking, basically made it so that if you were 70%, your team would have more 40%ers, and then their team would just have a bunch of 50%ers. And unfortunately, one 70%er can't carry against a bunch of 50%ers. It's just not possible, and the rest of your team sucks. So what the matchmaker needs to do is it needs to make it so that there's an even amount of 40%ers on each team. But the problem is usually it does like one team has 5 40%ers and then the other team is like 2. And that's when it sucks. Do you think the A-Tech will get nerfed? No, it's a collector. I feel like that one's a pretty obvious question. Collectors don't get nerfed. It's just like premiums. Yes, there have been rare occurrences where collectors have been nerfed, but it's very rare and it seldom happens. Oh my god. Bro, just randomly stops in front of me. You will get World of Tanks press account when you promote their tiered loot boxes. I'll promote their tiered loot boxes if they give me a press account. I don't care. I do care when the TNH drives in front of me and then makes it so I can't shoot the tanks crossing. Like, thanks, dude. Really, really helpful. I don't think that penned. It hit, but it definitely didn't pen. And of course, the moment I shoot, the enemy team all gets spotted in the open. Okay. Bro. Oh. Nice. That was a good shot there. Yo, Dan, remember how we talked about, like, over-aggressing before? Oof, 982. That's just so juicy. When this thing works, it just hits so hard. Aiming, aiming. Bonk. 602. You have the 752 on the rear, which is definitely a big threat. Thankfully, with gear oil, this tank is actually very fast. Okay. That shell did not go where I wanted it to. That really sucks. Not as much as this team, but it did suck. Yeah, it's a very skilled player. There you go. Easy shot. And then we cross. Bye-bye. $587. Reloading. I don't know why that 50 TP thought that was going to work. Okay, we got the Bisante over here. Good job. Bro got HE'd. Oh well. I did pretty good this game, but once again, you know, certain tanks are very team reliant, and when you get a game like this, there's only so much that you can do. Nice shot. 700, 800 damage. Tried my best, Miko. I did penetrate a lot of the enemy, though. Let's take a look at the post-game results. 5,000 damage. Yeah, that game was just an insta-loss. Are you sure Waffle is still OP? Yeah, Waffle did great. I did 5,000 damage. Okay, so I played... How many games so far? 5, and then you donated for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so we have another game. Thank you, ooh woo. You know, you gotta do like, ooh woo. Could you imagine paying close to $100 for Mouse Tank? No, I couldn't. Instead, you should give me $100 so that I can play the game. Alright, I'm gonna play in the Minnow. I don't think it's OP. I disagree. I think that the capabilities, the Minnow features, are incredible. Listen, I know Miko is gooning to me. He's just in the background. Miss the old AMX M4. I agree. I miss when it had 480 alpha with premium AP. I think that was definitely the most enjoyable AMX meta. It's definitely a lot less fun now. Minnow? Yeah, so Ryan. The Minnow. The Nope. Problem is there isn't enough players with similar win rate. It could make the queue much longer. What Wargaming needs to do is they need to make it so that when they release Reforged, the servers are merged. That way, it's a lot better. Okay, here we go. Nuh-uh. Use the first 2 minutes to read the game situation after you get into your spot. First 2 minutes to read the situation? Bro, the average game lasts 3 minutes. All you gotta do is read the lineup. They have 2 heavies, 3 tank destroyers, and 2 mediums. And from that position, you take a look at where your team's driving, and that's about it. I can see that my team's sticking with me, so I go to mid. That's about as simple as it gets. I'm spotted, which means that they have a tank destroyer. Yep. Oh, they have an enemy minnow in the spawn. Classic. Nice. Five more seconds. Play the line. Thank you very much, Brian.
Brian Sue donated €5.99 through Super Chat. Play the lion please, and do you recommend get tingly when it drops again?
Do you... What? What am I reading? What? What is it? What? Does... And do you recome and get... What? What? Thank you for the donation. I don't know what the heck you donated. Oh, great. Oh, great. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. God, I freaking hate bat chat players, dude. Yes. Please die of cancer. Whatever. That was a bad play for me. But I thought my Caro and my 5A were going to support me, and they just didn't. They literally did nothing. It's just so fun, again, how a freaking light tank can drive behind you and take 1,000 hit points off you. It's so dumb. I freaking hate autoloaders, dude. They just ruin the game. Is it winnable? Yes. Is this 5A gonna shoot? No, he's terrible. Despises bat chat spam. I do. It's cringe. It's just so cringe what they get away with. Why does a light tank get 3,200 EPM, the most view range in the game, the most mobility in the game? Why does it get Spall Liner? Why does it get every single ability? It's stupid. Like, look at this. This bat chat is already reloaded. Like, it's just so dumb what it gets away with. It's a freaking light tank. It's not a medium. And Wargaming balances it like it's a medium. This game is not going to be a win. Now, as I said, I made a bad play. I went too aggressive, but I also thought that my team was supporting me, and they just weren't. Yeah, good job, Bat Chat. He raged? Yeah, I don't think that's rage. Daniel, you have to push that. I don't know... See, Daniel, this is called a bad play, because what you've done is instead of deciding a target to go for, you literally just killed yourself. The right play... Oh my god, dude. Daniel, what are we doing, bro? Daniel. You have two tanks on you, right? You have two tanks on you, Daniel. You have a medium tank, which you know is going to get behind you, and you have a minnow, which you know can't get behind you because it's not fast enough. The correct play, the moment the minnow was spotted, was to drive over the ridgeline and try and clip out the Progetto, and hopefully kill him before the minnow gets around the corner. The worst play that you could possibly make was sit in between both tanks and just spaz out. You did fine, and it's definitely my fault we lost that game, but that play you made at the end there showed you have zero situational awareness when it comes to the end of a game. You have to choose a target. You can't just go, ugh. I got 4K, you got 1.3. It doesn't really make a difference. You're pushing the blame onto me. Alright, play the lion. The only true light tank in this game is T100. No. I think the Sheridan is also kind of a light tank. And the WZ-132 one. But I know what you mean, Miko. Do you recommend get tingly when it drops again? I think what Brian was saying is, do you recommend to get the tank when it releases again? I think that's what he was saying. And, depends how much money it is. If it's $50, then yeah, I think it's alright. I think if it's more than that, no. I only have 2 mediums, okay. Always forget the WZ-132 exists, yeah. I'm gonna cross this because we have too many tanks that are sitting here. I thought I told you to turn off supremacy, you poob. Autocorrect got me. I thought you were asking me something sus. It looked like you were typing something sus. Do we get tingly? Yes, average a light tank player here, just YOLOing immediately. Yes, good job. Skilled player there. Yeah, let me just YOLO for no reason and throw my tank away. Don't worry though, our grill did the same thing. Our grill frontlined instead of playing smart and is now dead. Oh, I hit one shot, Daniel. I can only do so much to help you. Oh, Daniel, what is going on here, dude? It's gonna be hard to kill me when you're dead. This is not very good. 3, 2, 1. There's a 313. There's a 367. And he hits that, of course. Oh, okay. Alright. This Sheridan is the freaking most useless player. Oh my god! I would have lived. I would have lived. If my shell did not miss there, I would have lived. I would have killed the VK-90. Just don't know when to be aggressive, when to stay back. You could just stick with me. I know, it's a crazy thought process, but if you just stick next to me, then you won't die. I know. Isn't that insane? It's not that challenging. Like, I'm tuning with you. We're both in medium tanks. We both go similar rates of speed, and if you just sit with me, then you won't die. It's pretty cringe that I got screwed over on that VK to begin with. I had multiple shots, which should have penned and didn't, and this dumbass Sheridan left me instead of helping. This Sheridan single-handedly screwed me over. Let me guess, you're gonna bounce again? Yeah, of course you are. Why would the Sheridan possibly know how to pen a shot? Like, it must be really challenging for this Sheridan to know how to play this game. This guy bounced probably 5 shots this game. That should have penned, and if they had, we would have won. But no, now you're going to drive in the open and allow the VK-90 to hit you. Good job. This game is a troll? Yeah, I mean, you guys watch that. 2 shots on the side of that VK-90 screwed me over. Let's go back and watch those shots. Sheridan players are so brain dead? No, they're only brain dead when they're on the enemy team. When they're on my team, they suck. When they're on the enemy team, they get away with whatever they want. I just really want to see these shots that bounce the VK-90 so I can remind myself how I lost this game. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. Should pen the VK-90 in the lower plate. It low rolls, 313. Shoot the VK-90 on the side. It pens, right? So we reload. 3, 2, 1. So I clearly aimed. Like, you can see where my reticle is. I clearly aimed here, and look at where my shot is. It's just classic wargaming, screwing me over. This is why I don't like playing this game sometimes. That shot I aimed was perfect. And what Wargaming did was screwed me over. No, it couldn't have been a gun block. His gun was not near mine. Wargaming simply screwed me over. How it hit there is bullshit. And then, not only that, that shot there alone would have saved me. But then, the VK90 continues pushing me, right? I reload my shot. Watch this. Explain to me how the shot that I aimed here went there. Explain to me. Please explain to me how that's possible. When you can explain those two shots there, I would love to listen. The answer is that Wargaming is so freaking cheap that they refuse to pay for their own dog shit servers, and it fucks me over. Like, actually, Wargaming. Fuck off. How does that bounce, dude? Really? This is why I don't enjoy this game anymore, though. Because it's no longer skill-based. It's just, two reticle lag shots in a row. Both of which had penned, I would have won. I would have lived, and we probably would have won that game. Not only that, but then my game crashes. I'm 100% going to make a video absolutely dunking on Wargaming for reticle lag. It's bull crap. It's absolute bull crap. So much BS. When we get that giveaway, how about shut up? What pisses me off more than anything is when the chat, instead of actually understanding the problem that I'm talking about, it's people crying about a free giveaway tank. So, I'm going to be honest, keep asking about a free giveaway, you're not going to get one. Like, it's so annoying when I actually have like a moment where I get screwed over 2 times by the game, and instead of actually understanding anything I'm saying, chat just cries about a giveaway. Like, actually. It's pretty sad. Alright. I'm going to do one last game, because that game was really cringe. I'm going to do the AMX M4. I feel like this happened less in the past. Oh, I agree, Dragon. I agree. I can tell you why it's happening. I have made the conclusion that Wargaming is making less money, so they've decided to pay less for their servers. And they're like, oh, nobody will notice, except for the players that actually are good at this game. See my dono. What dono? I don't see a dono. See my dono on Venmo. No, I don't. I have $19 in my Venmo, which is the same money that you donated since last time. I think sometime around 2018 they changed the servers and it's been downhill. Yeah, as I said, I think they have less people playing their games. They paid less for their servers. Both of those shots were bogus. And it's not... I've probably had 10 to 15 shots this week alone that have screwed me over. I mean, people that watch the stream normally see this happen. No, there's no donation on Venmo. Also, can you ready up? Because if you don't ready up, I'm going solo. You're taking too long. Nobody wants to sit and stare at Garage. I'm giving Daniel 10 seconds to ready up. $4 for a Chieftain Proto. There's no donation on Venmo. It's still $19. How do I check who sent me money? Home? Oh, I see. Alright, you can go... Alright, we can do a game in the Chieftain Proto. I see. It says last game in a Chieftain Proto. Alright. We can do a game in the Chieftain Proto. I will have to swap over to my other account. I did not see that. That is my bad. I didn't realize it was the same donation. I thought you meant you sent a new one. Vindicator? Oh my god, Wallet Warrior. I will touch you. You're gonna play the AMX after that?
Wallet
I don't think...
underscore Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Vindicator.
Alright, what I was saying is that Doesn't matter what tank I'm driving if the game servers are going to screw me over. It doesn't. It doesn't matter what tank I'm driving. It matters what, you know, it's not, it's the server. If my server lag screws me over, it doesn't matter what tank I'm in. It's just crazy that I've had so many games over the past few months that have just been ruined because of reticle lag. Dragon, imagine you were playing a comp battle. Imagine that right there. That moment was a 1 versus 1 comp battle for like the Twister Cup finale. And you literally lost the comp finale because you had 2 shots of reticle lag. What would Wargaming say in response to that? If I lost a comp game because of reticle lag, I mean, even if you miss an early game shot, pretend it's not a 1v1, an early game shot can completely disrupt the entire battle depending on how important that shot could have been through the natural progression of the game. And it is so BS that you can be playing a battle, aim perfectly, do everything right, and lose because of freaking reticle lag. If that happened to me, I would legitimately, like, sue Wargaming. Like, if I lost a comp battle because of reticle lag, I would contact a lawyer and be like, how is this my fault? Please explain to me. Good job, TVP. That TVP will never pen me. Not when I'm in this position. Okay, there goes the TVP. As I always tell you guys, there's a difference between when I get mad and it's the actual RNG or the game screwing me over. If I get screwed over by something that's out of my control, then I'm actually going to get pissed off. Because, as I said, it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do to stop what happened there. There's nothing. I could aim longer, but in that situation, I didn't have the opportunity to aim longer. You know, sometimes you're... Oh my god. That was cringe. Have a good day. Why you have to go. That happened, but worse. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna lose. Looks like Daniel and AFK. Brother Daniel, I swear. This is why I don't like playing on my main account, because I get games like this, where my toonmate is now AFK, and it's already a... It's basically a 3 versus whatever. Brother. Oh, I'm surprised that one hit. I don't know why our team is sitting there. It's such a bad spot to put their tanks. Okay. Oh. Thank you for the donation.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through
Okay.
Super Chat.
Alright, he
Forest
hits that.
Witch.
Bro, like, stops aiming and then still hits that. Well, it doesn't really matter if I use my reactive, but I'll put it on anyway, just for memes. It's a pretty good game, everything considered. I did a lot of damage, but there's nothing you can do when your team sucks. This is why the entire comp scene was just outright nasty to Daria for like 2+ years. We lagged out in Minsk 2017 and didn't get a restart. The Russian team lagged out the next game and they got a free restart. Bruh, that's actually so lame. It's just more reasons to never play Blitz, dude. Not a bad battle, though. Daniel didn't go AFK, we might have actually won that game. Brug. Brother. Alright, 2 more games. Vindicator and Forest Witch. Thank you for the donations. I swear you guys always wait till literally the last second. They just got off from work. Could it be there? Could. Interesting. Play the Caliban to test your RNG. Alright. We're giving what's $11 per month
Brian
for premium
Sue donated €2.49 through Super Chat. Play the Caliban to test your RNG.
As I said, I am very surprised. Nobody donated anything sus. I was really expecting people to donate, like, the sussest crap through the donation, because you can hear it now. But nobody did. Alright, let's go over here.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Dracula.
I'm just gonna warn you guys, I have to eat very soon, so I might have to save some of these games. Here it comes. Bro's gonna come. The more you say, the more you will get them. Nah. As I said, they don't have the balls to do a sus donation. Sus donation challenge. I need to play a little bit more passive, because I'm the only one who can be a sus here. You haven't even been that sus, Miko. I'm surprised. I really am. Let's see if I can Amarak the tiger. The Amarak's right about there, but unfortunately, no rack for me.
Lasone donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
There's
Hawk to a spat on that thing.
there's the sus one. Oh, what? Brother. Bro, what is this game? Like, what am I playing? They're just, like, running away. I don't blame them. Uh-huh. Holy Depression? Yeah, it's pretty bad. What? Of course. Just a random Jagdpanther. It's like I'm playing Where's Waldo, but it's like for tanks. My turn. Oh my god, I don't even have the gun depression. The armor's so useless on this thing. Droodles going balding before he turns 30 because wargaming forced him to go bald. I agree. Well, we gotta win. Droodles is going to experience cardiac arrest before his late 20s. I agree. Fine, Blitz probably won't last that long. Caliban. Okay. Then I'll do the Forest Witch. Le Forest Witchler. Currently droodling. Oh my god.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Currently droodling it, it's all over the place now.
It's droodling time, indeed. This game needs 5v5 and 10v10 all the time. I think the problem as well with the matchmaker is when game modes exist, it splits up the amount of people that are playing pubs. Alright, here we go. Caliban! It's clobbering time? Okay, Orion. I'm gonna send someone to your house so you stub your toe. Oh, great. I'm spotted. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. I love bushes in this game. The fact that they just don't work, that's my favorite part about them. I wonder if okay, no. Doesn't matter what I do. Oh, I was just blind fired that time. Great. Yeah. How do you enjoy it? It's not so fun when I take 500 of your health away. I'm trying to itch my back. This thing's reload is just so long. I don't know if that penned. I think it may have. Papa? Papa? What does that mean? What is pubs? It just means public matches. I think his hatch is right about there. Well, doesn't matter if it doesn't pen. Well, it's a pretty boring game so far for the Caliban. Dang, dude. Really? Just gonna blind fire me again for the 30th time this game? Poke it again, dude. Okay. First just blind fired me like 3 shots in a row. And I've done nothing in return because I can't pen him. I don't have the premium pen. And my whole team left me, so I'm literally screwed. Doesn't matter. It was a perfect shot. It was perfectly led. Everything was perfect about the shot, and it missed. You know what the funny part is? The AMX is ball liner, so it wouldn't even have mattered. Let's watch that shot again. Let's watch probably reticle lag screw me over again. Here we go. Let's watch it. Perfectly aimed. Yep, there it is. Perfectly aimed, and the shell's delayed. What's next? Forest Witch? Great. Let's go play that one. I can't wait. I'm so happy, dude. Please keep donating for me to play more tanks. I'm so happy. Then we have the Dracula. There's no point in saying anything. There's no point. It doesn't make a difference what I do. Alright. We're top tier. Should be a pretty easy win. Sometimes the Caliban's fun. Sometimes it's not. That last game was as cringe of a battle as I could have been given. The Caliban cannot reliably pen a KV5 because it doesn't have the pen to cut through it. And our medium flank fell apart immediately. So it's just like the worst 2 combinations you can get. I didn't even care that the KV5 was blind firing me. That wouldn't have made a difference. It's just I can't pen the KV5. And my whole team drove into the dip. Nobody wanted to hold the rear, and then your game's over. Alright. The McDonald's Schimmel Papa Rapa. As long as you're not saying plap, plap, plap. Yeah, you shot me? That thing has so much armor, dude. like how every time that tiger shoots, I just hit him back twice. Do you think Caliban should have high pen premium? Yes, I do. I think it should have around 200 and I'm going to say 50 millimeters AP. Like, I don't have a problem with it having higher premium pen. That was a waste. I don't have a problem with it having higher AP pen because it only really has AP and HE. It would definitely make it a lot more usable. The Forest Witch is really dangerous, but you do take literally forever to aim in. Or not aim in. You take forever to reload. We still have to wait 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, final. Oh. My god, dude. Well, we still penned our shots, so whatever. Flap, flap. Yeah, you want some of that, Miko? Alright, let's aim it on the Chaffee. There you go, 272. Not too bad. I mean, we're doing fine. I'm up to 2100 damage. Yes, I'm aware. Alright, reloading. I'm aware. Alright. We got another shell. And there you go. We finally have our last shell. Can I just get up this ridge? That would be great. That was just a bad shot for me. I'll admit that one. You know what? Screw it. I'm still going to dump my shells into him. It is worth it. Because this guy literally doesn't know how to pen me. So we got to reload one more shot. I just personally love how I'm getting shot by both the Chaffee and T-34 because my team is that useless. Now, we finally have the shells to deal with the T-34. So, get... It missed. It missed. It missed again. It missed again. We gotta watch that shot again, guys. Here we go. You ready? You guys ready? Let's watch the shot. Let's watch it. I thought it didn't shoot for a second. I thought I fat fingered the fire button and it didn't shoot. No. No. Let's watch that shot again. Let's watch that shot. Let's go back and watch it, dude. Let's go back and watch it. You ready? Oh, let's watch it. Let's watch how this shot missed. Oh, please tell me how I played wrong, Wargaming. Oh, please, please, please tell me what I did wrong. Oh, yeah, please, please. All right, here we go, here we go. Oh, this is clearly a hard shot. Where? Where did it go? Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. That's where I aimed. Kill yourself, Wargaming. Like, actually, how do you guys develop a game and you suck this bad at developing? I don't understand it. It's the 3rd game in a row that we've been screwed. Like, what is this? It's crazy. Definitely making a video shitting on their servers. It's crazy. It's just game after game after game. That's crazy. Could not have aimed better. I could not have aimed that shot better. It was dead center mass. It was perfect. And it went, nope, I'm going to go behind it. Wow. 3rd game that has happened today. 3rd game. In, like, the last 20 minutes. That's crazy. As I said, I don't get mad at the game. I don't get mad at moments that are my fault, right? I over-aggressed in the minnow. That was my fault. I died because of that. I get mad when I have easy shots that screw me over and throw games because Wargaming decided that they wanted to skimp out on their frickin' servers. That's crazy. But then they want to charge $300 for a Lech Panzer 70. I had a conversation with Asen a while ago, and I remember he told me if Wargaming literally upped the tick rate of their servers by just a tiny bit, it would completely solve all of the reticle lag problems. But because Wargaming is so freaking money hungry, they said, nah, we don't need to fix it. Let me guess, the Prog's just gonna YOLO? Oh, here we go, here we go. You ready, guys? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Skilled prog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This skilled Progetto, dude. Look at the skill. Wow, you're so skilled. Die of a disease, dude. Oh, great. We got the cust. Ooh. It's crazy how this guy immediately starts tunneling over here. Has multiple tanks behind him. Tunnels me. Oh, whatever. Let me guess. The WZ. Nah, WZ's not going to yell at me. I'm going to leave, though. And probably I'm going to run right into the FE, because that FE is over here. So what a cringe battle, dude. Alright, let's see how long this FE stares at me. You're not getting the shot. You will never get the shot on me. I will sit here all battle if I have to. Oh, yeah. You're getting me good. Oh, boom, boom, boom. There you go. At least we ended off on a decent battle. Alright, well, there you go. 2,100 damage. Not a bad game. But, man, I don't know what that Progetto was doing, dude. And you know what the crazy part is? That Prog did second on their team. Alright. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. It wasn't a bad stream. It's just, as I said, when you get shots like that, that should pen, that don't, it really, really, really makes me mad. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then shoot myself. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.